He is a hot mess. He is a hot mess. Who is a hot mess? Man, Tyler a hot mess. Tyler a hot mess. Feel sorry for Ashley. Feel sorry for Ashley, but they still get married. Hey, Buddy looked like a Wendy's chicken nugget in the face. I'm sorry. Every time I saw him on the screen, I don't know. He looked. I can't help it. I'm weird. He looked like not a chicken nugget, a Wendy's chicken nugget. It's the only thing I thought of every time they showed Tyler on the screen. Listen, go through this journey with me. Don't come and get mad at me because you got to watch the whole video. Trust me, I'm going to get there, but I want y'all to go on the journey with me. Now, we look for the Cams and Lauren Speeds, and we look for the Bretts and Tiffany's. So when I'm watching Love is Blind Season 7, I'm like, all right, Ashley and Tyler, this is going to be like the Brett and Tiffany. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Yes, I do want to see somebody truly happy in love. Who does not want to see that? But for me personally, once I see that you're not going to have a single issue on the show and everything going to be perfect, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see. I watch Love is Blind to see the issues, the problems that relationships have, and how one little thing can go bad, and then you get some bombshell in the season. So once I saw how perfectly connected Ashley and Tyler was, I'm like, all right, these people I'm gonna be fast forwarding. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't got nothing going on. And then one day I get to this episode, and Ashley didn't spend the night. I said, Lord, what the Ashley didn't spend the night? How can the Brett and Tiffany of season 7, how could she not spend the night? They not supposed to have an issue at all. So my heart beating fast. I'm sitting there looking at my popcorn. I'm like, what did he do? What did you do, boy? What did you do? We just saw the other dude. I'm going to do that video. What did he do? So this one thing y'all can be mad at me, but keep watching. So she breaks down that he said he never had any children, but it turns out he's a sperm donor. And at this point, I'm curious. I'm texting my friends. I'm getting their opinion, trying to see how they feel. Like, is it a bombshell if somebody is simply a sperm donor? Look, women said this to me, so don't put it like it's a man. Women was like, he don't have to disclose that information. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people have an abortion. Some people give their child up for adoption or whatever. But it's like, then I explained to him, like, it sounds like she mad, not that he got children. He mad that he never, like, just said it, and it kind of broke, like, that she felt that they could talk about anything. I kind of felt for her at that point. But Ashley keeps talking. He knows the couple. All right, so this is what I get from the show. This is all the show provides. He's a sperm donor, and he knows the couple. I instantly thought, like, maybe this is a lesbian couple or whatever. So, all right, cool. This one I make my video about, and if I make my video about this right here, my thinking was, I mean, if there's a possibility you dating somebody and they could be around a family cookout or something, anything can happen, or just around, and they can see Lil Wendy's chicken nuggets that look just like your chicken nugget looking. If they can see that, you should tell them. If you just a sperm donor, there's no way you can see the kid. Boom. But at this point, I was thinking, I hope this isn't big enough to break them up. So then I remember, because it's been a while, I remember the best thing about watching Love is Blind is that people gonna go dig and gonna find all the information. I see some Riki lady, I think on TikTok, and I'm sitting there like, oh, Lordy. I'm saying everybody talk about I'm watching, I'm getting the dirt. Okay, so my next step was I'm live on my hip hop channel, and I tell them I got a Love is Blind channel, I'm about to make this video. And they like come in my chat like, yo, he got 2 sets of twins and he know the lady and they was in a relationship. I'm like, oh, let me do my research. But that wasn't true. So it turns out he got an older son, and then he got a set of twins. This is with the same lady that he said that he was a sperm donor. It turns out he and that lady dated. After he and his lady dated, she dated a woman, and they wanted a child. Now, when I say that they wanted him to be the sperm donor for the son, This is confirmed by the couple. They came out and said he did it. So the woman who he got pregnant, his ex, who is now his friend, who he's doing a sperm donor favor for, the woman she's dating or married, I don't know if they got legally married or not, but the woman left the relationship. She goes online and she says, yes, he did do this for us for the son, but they cheated behind my back and had a set of twins. Oh, we gonna break this down. One thing I worry about doing Love is Blind content is because my brain works off I need to know facts. And the reason I need to know facts is because I make true crime documentaries. You get something wrong or you speculate about that, the family is looking at you, the family of the deceased, and sometimes the family of the suspects in the case. So you got to make sure you get everything right. So if I'm looking at this, just because she says that they cheated and got pregnant with a set of twins behind her back doesn't mean it's true, because they were in a relationship and they broken up. I don't know if this was a bad breakup. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. All I know is she said the twins were that they cheated and the son was supposed to be the sperm baby. Herein lies Tyler's issue, no matter which way you want to look at it. There are multiple photos of him online with these kids. There's a Christmas photo with him with the twins and the mom, dressed alike like a family. There is him in the delivery room with the babies. And I'm not going to show photos, not out of laziness. It's just because I had to realize that, like, I don't think that, like, these children are going to grow up. And no matter which way you look at the situation, is very, very messy. And I don't want to partake into that. I know that it's too late for them now because their pictures are blasted everywhere all over the internet. But I'm not going to partake in that. Trust me, if you type in Tyler's name, you can go and find these photos pretty easily. But there's a lot of photos. There's a family photo of him dressed in white. Okay, going back to my fact-based brain, right? I know that her and the woman have broken up. And I know that Tyler is so much in these children's lives. There are factual lies now, because he told Ashley that the children don't even know what he looked like. What are you trying to say, Tyler? Are you trying to say that they're so young they can't remember your face when they get older? Because the baby is the baby staring right at your chicken nugget looking. The baby they looking right at you, man. Like, I worry seriously that there are real sociopaths that go on here, because you got to really look at this, right? This is season 7. You're signing up for this show because you've watched this show. You know what's going to happen. You know people going to dig into your past. You know you got all these photos with these children, and you told a lady you don't have any children. So if I play devil's advocate and I try to take up for Tyler right here, all right, he was a sperm donor for all 3 children for this couple, that he did it naturally. So this lady allowed him to have sex with her girlfriend or wife. I don't know if they was married. She knew it. She at least admitted it on the first child, that she allowed him to insert his penis inside the person she's dating. Cool. I don't judge nobody. Do your thing. But let's say we taking up for him. They wanted another kid. He did it. They got twins. Everything fine. Then the lesbian couple break up. And all hell breaks loose, and she wants vengeance. She wants to hurt everybody involved. Maybe she felt like, okay, I can handle this. And I've seen this happen in real life a lot of times. Somebody think that they let their partner dip out and do something, and they really can't handle it. This is the best case scenario for Tyler. So if I give you the best case scenario, he literally was a sperm donor for 3 children. But being that it's with an ex-girlfriend, and being that he is involved in taking photos and stuff like this right here, they could have called him over, or she could have been like, okay, me and the girl broke up and everything, so like, I'm by myself. What am I gonna do? We got a bad breakup. This woman ain't got no legal obligation to the children. I know I'm going back on my word. This is why you should do stuff the legal and proper way. Had he just went to a sperm bank and they went to a doctor and did it, and a lot of people don't do it this way because it's expensive. I have a friend right now who went through I forget what it's called, to make sure she can get pregnant by a sperm donor. She went through it for several years. She paid $50,000, a lot of money. So a lot of people try to do it the natural way, but when you do it the natural way and you don't have a contract, the judge is not going to see it like a sperm donor baby, especially when she got photos. So you guys are thinking, well, John, if for his best case scenario, why aren't you mentioning the $30,000 that she taking him to court for back child support? I'll tell you why. I'm going to read it right here. I looked it up because I was thinking, I know so many cases that they asked the man to conceive, have a baby, and he has no rights to it. They didn't do no paperwork, and then they came back and the guy has child support. So I just Googled sperm donor has to pay child support. So this is when a sperm donor has to pay child support. They're usually not obligated to pay child support because they give up their parental rights when donating sperm. However, there are some exceptions. Private contract. If a sperm donor and the recipient have a private contract, the donor may have legal rights to the child. In this case, the donor could be sued for visitation and custody, and the mother can sue for child support. That would make sense if he never paid child support. And remember, we gonna flip it. I'm looking at the best case scenario for Tyler. This is the best case scenario for Tyler. He had sex twice, she got pregnant twice, and they all three were in agreement with it. They break up because they're fighting, and now he's stuck, and he got to do all this back stuff, and he got manipulated, and to just take these photos. You know what I'm saying? Just when they get grown, and they can tell them what their father is. This best case scenario. All right. Higher level relationship. In some cases, a court may order child support if the donor has a close relationship with the family or children. He's screwed. In his best case scenario, he has put himself in the position to where you're going to have to pay child support. For example, a donor may provide financial support, and development and interest in the children may be ordered to pay child support. When going to court, the only thing he got on his side, the only thing is that the women said we were in agreement with the son. But it won't even matter if she say that according to this one, because if he has a close relationship, even though they have an agreement, he gonna have to pay child support. Intercourse. If a child is conceived through intercourse, the sperm donor may be considered the legal parent by the court. In this case, the donor will have parental rights and be required to pay child support. In Tyler's best case scenario, I got duped. I thought I was helping out. Plus, it's my ex-girlfriend. That box was good, and they're going to let me go ahead and do this again. You know what I'm saying? You still going to have to pay child support. And in his best case scenario, because of the photos, because you built it like you don't see these kids at all, he was wrong. He was dead wrong not to tell Ashley this information. Now let's look at the worst case scenario, right? In the worst case scenario, we still got to rule out the oldest child because the women said that they were together and they allowed him to have sex so he can be a sperm donor. So in the worst case scenario, he has a set of twins because he snuck around and slept with his ex. It's just a normal situation. We got pregnant. He a sperm donor for one, and he got one set of twins. He know this information. He in the twins live. This is why all the pictures are coming out. This is why his mom said, I have grandbabies. So then he just flat out lied. And this is the most frustrating thing for me is that, are you dumb or are you like a sociopath? Are you dumb to think you gonna meet a girl on the #1 show on Netflix while you got these kids and women who don't like you running around and you gonna get away with it, bruh? Are you that dumb? I don't understand. Or is it simply you're a sociopath? You don't care. When you say that women gonna come up in the past about you, like you dog so many women out that you've always been able to get away with it. Whatever happened in your relationship with your ex, if it turned out that you guys ended on a bad thing, you weaseled your way back in to hit it again through the good scenario and bad scenario. You got some game, bro. You got some game, chicken nugget. So I don't understand how this man thought he was gonna get away with this right here. That she was never going to know. She was just gonna ride it out. And then you going to court about it. You're gonna ride this out. Now, they say that they're married. I think what I just read is the reason why they're married. Because he can say, the reason I have no relationship with him, you know what I'm saying? I took pictures, I did those things. She manipulated me. I didn't think it was that serious. There are equally amount of pictures with the kids when she was dating the woman who I did it for them. You can see all the photos with them. I'm sure she got photos with him. She got photos with the girl. I'm guessing. So he can weasel his way out and be like, this is why would I pay when we had this agreement? So all he got to do is say what I just said, you know. Yeah, they saying I had an agreement with the first child. She only saying we didn't have an agreement with the twins because that's when they start going through it. That's when they had all their problems, blah, blah, blah. And now they're trying to put it on me. And maybe Ashley fell for something like that. Now, can they have a happy marriage? Absolutely. You're just going to have a happy marriage. Like if you take me to court for child support, and when I go to court for child support, all right, we playing parents and stuff now. I want my children in my life. So Ashley can be a stepmom to his 3 children he already got. They can have their own. But through this, she will have to try to build some sort of trust. Now, keep in mind, this was filmed October of last year. So I don't know, he kind of dumb, but like if they went home and he just laid everything out for her, everything in detail, he finally became completely open, then this is new to us. By the time the reunion happened, this is going to be old to Ashley, and she already made her decision. And when I tell y'all that they get married, it's because that's what they're reporting online, that she is going to say yes. But as of airing of this video, we don't know. But they're confidently saying, you know, you go to the state, type somebody's name in, you know what I'm saying, chicken nugget, Ashley married. But I guess my biggest fear for Ashley would be the question that I pose. Is he dumb? Is he dumb? Or is he a sociopath? I know a lot of people put a lot of stock into he warning her that women gonna say bad things about him. That ain't hard to do. A lot of people have bad breakups, and if I were to go on Love is Blind, you're gonna see some tell-alls. You know what I'm saying? But you can either have been bad in the past, or they could just want to hurt you. You're big on TV. They see you got this perfect love story. So I can't put too much stock in a couple women coming out and saying bad things about somebody, because I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. They could be the devil. They could be very manipulative. I don't know either way. But that left hand, that is he like a sociopath, like a Wendy's chicken nugget sociopath, then like I am very worried about Ashley if they did get married. If not, he made some mistakes in the past. I just don't see why he didn't tell her. This is a 100% situation where he should have told Ashley. So that's my first video of the season. I'm about to come back because y'all know we got some crazy people. I'm about to do my Leo video. I'm about to run through all the couples going through this, and just salute. So stay tuned to the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.